Well, it's Friday, and you know what that means. Scott Mitchell, the Erie Zoo, joins us with this week's featured creature, and it is a majestic creature that you have today.
Sure is. This is Forrest. It gets his name from his habitat.
Okay.
Not from a movie
Not from his running ability?
No.
Oh, he doesn't like those jokes.
Oh, I know. Yes, you're fine. He is an absolutely handsome boy, and they are red-tailed. He's a red-tailed hawk. I'm going to try to get so you can see his tail, because there's the red on it. They do actually have a red tail, and he's a big boy. He's probably maybe 3 pounds.
Okay.
Their bones are hollow, so that it gives them structure without weight.
Okay.
So they can fly more easily. And
But they could injure more easily as well.
Yeah,
then,
and he's got those big talons, that big beak right there with the hook on it. That's designed to snap the spinal cord of whatever and that's how they take the prey. They snap the spinal cord and then begin to eat them from there.
Okay. I bet that's all a very, very quick, instantaneous process.
Very much so, yeah.
Get them with the talons.
And speaking of quick, they can fly normally about maybe 40 miles an hour,
Wow.
but in a dive they can exceed 100 miles an hour in a dive.
Yeah.
Now we have several around the zoo. I just love them, and you can tell because you can hear them. And that high-pitched kind of squeal or scream, you can hear that frequently. I've actually named one of them after a movie. We call him Hudson. There was a horrible movie with Bruce Willis and Danny Aiello called Hudson Hawk.
I remember that.
Oh,
yes.
it was horrible.
Yes. Yes.
So
he's Hudson. So what is their prey?
Small mammals typically, so squirrels, chipmunks, mice, any of those types of things. So in most locations around here, it would be things like mice and small mammals of some type.
And these are found locally.
Lots of them around here. Yeah, you can see them, particularly around farmland, because there's lots there to eat.
Yeah, sure.
And so, and they are prevalent throughout the East Coast, from actually all the way from Panama into Canada. And so in the eastern U.S. primarily. So they are, but he's just absolutely a beautiful bird.
Absolutely. Where do you find these in the zoo?
Well, they are in a special area up kind of where the train goes. So you really can't see them, the public can't see them on a regular basis, but he takes part in programs like this.
Okay, gets
and
out.
He's a majestic, called an ambassador animal. And their job is to help teach kids about their habitats and environments. And he has an injury, so he's not able to be re-released.
Okay.
So that's why we have him.
Okay. If you were to move your arm, would we be able to see that wingspan?
He might, but there it is.
There it is, yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Look at
okay.
that.
You're okay.
Look at that.
And you could hear, well, you couldn't really hear much. They're very soft flyers, very quiet flyers, and they need that because when they swoop down on something, they need to be quiet so that it doesn't alert the mouse or whatever it is he's getting.
Oh, yeah, he's alert to something.
Yes, he is.
I know you've got a hold of him, but it does make me just a bit nervous, especially when he makes eye contact with me.
Yes, he does.
Forrest, I like you, Forrest. I like you a lot, Forrest. And I'm not prey. What's going on at the Erie Zoo? The weather's improving.
The weather's getting better. The train will be out now. It hasn't been out much, but it will be if the weather's cooperative this weekend and start being out on a regular basis, hopefully next week.
Okay.
So that's a big deal. People really love the train.
Yeah, they do.
Each day, more and more open, more and more animals can go out when temperatures in the evening get above 50. So we're getting closer.
Good. I remember when Wyatt was little, I think sometimes, some trips to the zoo, all we did was ride the train. We never got off, we just got back in line.
That's it.
It's a big draw for sure.
You bet.
Yeah. Well, he is stunner, Forrest, the red-tailed hawk. Check out the Erie Zoo. Their open hours, now that they're open for the season. That, as Scott said, that train's going to be up and running now on a regular basis, which is good news for all the parents of the littles that enjoy that train ride. I enjoy it too when you're walking around for a little while. Yeah, the big ones like to get on it too.
Yep.
That's terrific. Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you next week. Let's check in now with Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.